All right, looks like we're live. Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. They've got us on YouTube. Now let me find us on Facebook. And there we are. All right. Let's see if we come this way a little bit. Maybe that's better. Hi Michelle, hi Mitzi. Yeah, that's better. I still need to clean my desk. Let's see if anyone is going to join us. It's only 5:01. Sorry about yesterday. Had two ladies come in from the rehab place next door, and I wanted to show them around. Hi Jan, thanks for coming in. So Jan and Mary, I don't think Mary's on here yet. Jan, I'm guessing you're a passenger, right? Came in today. They flew in from Michigan just to see me. No, just kidding. They're actually on the other coast, but they are from Michigan. And they bought me a lovely hot chocolate and a beautiful card that I meant to bring in here and show everyone, and a nice little gift certificate for Starbucks. And it was a pleasure to see their smiling faces. And then they also went to First Watch for lunch, and they had the roast beef sandwich. It was really good there. Hey, Belinda. So let's just give it one more minute for people to pop in. And it was requested that I use Inktense pencils today, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I just grabbed some gesso, some ink, some random stamps, and my Inktense pencils. So we're going to work with that. But before we get started, I had a note. I was going to do a scrapbook layout today, and I'll show you how far I got with it. I actually printed photos, which is something, and I cut a barcode off the top of the paper. But that barcode, I will be honest with myself, I did cut 3 weeks ago, so I'm slow. But I got the photos printed. Okay, so the Better Press Society for March, I'm going to put up tonight. That I believe is shipping tomorrow. They are bringing a Stitchmas calendar, Spellbinders, this year. I thought they had said they weren't going to do it. So I have pre-ordered some Stitchmas. I have pre-ordered the regular Advent calendar. So when it gets closer to shipping, I'll email everyone. And then the Halloween one as well. So, hi Kathy. Dina has a Better Press release. I will get that up online tonight as well. So she's got a nice line with Spellbinders, but it's Better Press, not regular dies. So I'll get that up anyway. And the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, hi Selena, I have ordered 2 brand new collections that are coming, I don't know when, I'll need to check that. But 2 brand new collections from Blue Fern. You might remember them from years and years ago. It's a shabby chic style. They hadn't really done anything in the last year or so, and they have now come up with 2 new collections. So I've ordered everything, and I will put that up online. So it's Blue Fern Studios. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Becca. And I'm trying to think. I have a box sitting unopened in my office, which I can't open for a few more days. And I'm sure there's something else that I've forgotten. Oh, Tim Holtz had come out with some limited edition restock of paper pads he's had in the past. They sold out so quickly. I've got a couple coming, and that's it, and we can't get any more. They were already done. So let me just cut a piece of watercolor paper while I'm waiting. Oh, hi, Jill. Good, you got a package. I am shipping as fast and as hard as I can. It didn't help that last week we had 3 manufacturers release at the same time. So that always makes it more challenging for me. Okay, so I've got a piece of watercolor paper. I'm going to use the smooth side. I don't know what brand this is, but I don't like it. So we're going to just add a little bit of gesso. And I'm going to, AALL and Create. That was the other thing. I was on a Zoom call with them today. Didn't see much of it, but there's a new release coming soon. I don't know what it is, but I've already ordered it. I did not order the papers. I can go back and order the papers, but I ordered all the dies and stencils that were available. And I believe it's shipping this week. I'll need to double check. So new AALL and Create, and the AALL and Create restock for the Memorydex dies, and more of the containers will be here as well. I think I covered everything. Hi, Charlene. Good to see you. All right, let me just dry that. And Jill, you've got another package coming very soon too. Oh, and on Monday is Annette's new release from ECD. I'm trying to keep everything, I've got notes everywhere. But yeah, Annette's got a new release coming on Monday. And it has shipped to me. I think it will be here in time. I didn't check it. Hi, Stephanie. Yes. Yep. I didn't see much of the Zoom that I was on with apps from AALL and Create. I'll have to go watch the recording tomorrow. Okay, so just a little bit of gesso. I dried it. I did pull an AALL and Create die so I can make something small, but we're going to work on the whole piece of paper because this was the paper. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. If you caught me on Saturday, I did a special live for International Women's Day where I only use stuff from women artists. So I made it a half a page again, and I still have a lot I can use from left over from that. I mean, I can just cut these things out. This was Eileen Hull's embossing folder. So this was the card that we did, and I used 9 different women artists on here. So the die is from Esther. I've got the embossing folder is Eileen. This was Joe from Paperartsy. The transparency was Dina. This word set was from Alison Balmer. We have paint from Paperartsy. We had the Crafters Workshop, which is a woman-owned business. And then we had Arden, Katie Petit's the designer. So I used 9 different women on there. Oh, sorry, Belinda. Yes, I think it was out of stock what you'd asked for. So I did make a note somewhere, but it's been a little bit insane and I've been by myself, so. Okay, I want some gray. Let's do a little bit of gray. Oh, thanks, Jackie. A little bit. So I have elephant. I'll have to ask her. Nah, she's just British. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of gray. I'm going to add a bit of water. Trying to figure out what I need now. Maybe a brush. I have no idea what was on this brush. Whatever it was is very stiff. Just to add a little bit of color. Okay, I'm going to dry that. Very slight on the background. See all my little fingerprints there from holding it down? Good job, I'm not wanted by the FBI this week. I know, I gotta put more water in there. Okay. All right, let me grab some Inktense pencils. So if you guys don't know, these are by an English company called Derwent, and they make fabulous, fabulous pencils. And these are like ink in a pencil format, and they're reactive with water. So they're a watercolor pencil. They're absolutely fantastic color-wise. Let's see, I'm just gonna get a couple colors. You can see mine are well used. I wanted an orange. Do I have an orange? Yeah, there you go. So you can use them and you can color with them like a pencil. You can also take a wet brush and pick up the color and use it. But I'm going to do something a little different. I often will put these down and then use a baby wipe to spread it around. Today I'm going to try something a little different though. So if I take a wet baby wipe, or I could take a wet brush, you know, and spread it around. But I think I'm going to just spray and dribble. So let's get a bit of color down. And today I actually put up those classes on the calendar for gesso. I'd forgotten to put them on the store website. I'm absolutely useless when it comes to doing things, I've realized. So I can also dip this in water and then spread some of the pigment around. But I just want to spread it around. I know, seriously right, Teresa? Yeah, these pencils are fantastic. As watercolor pencils go, I definitely say the Inktense are my favorite. It's like having ink in a bottle. So let me just dry that. I think I want a blue. Or maybe I'll use a little purple. This one is called dark purple. Or I could use this one, which is a blue. Yeah, I could swear I'd burn my fingers off because they tolerate very, very high heat. Yeah, we'll come get the rest of that in a minute. Let's do a little bit of blue here. So the Inktense pencils are actually perfect if you travel and you like to travel journal or art journal, because you just need a handful of pencils, a thing of gesso, and a little misting bottle, and you're all set. It's better than carrying paint, right? Because with paint, you're limited if you're flying to, I don't know, what is it, 2 ounces these days? Hi, Susan. Yes, you can. I would personally, actually let's do that, Stephanie. Stephanie asked the question, how are they if you rub them on a stamp and then spray with water? I think they're better wet on a stamp and then spritzed. But let's do it. Right, so it answers the question. They're too dry of a pigment to go directly on the stamp. They need a little bit of moisture. So, but that was a good question. Thanks, Belinda. Hi, Norma. So I missed everybody yesterday. Okay, so let's take a stamp. Let's add just a little bit of text on the background. This one is MN124. I did get an on Paperartsy order yesterday, but I'm waiting for 2 more to come in. They're a little bit behind on their shipping. So again, I'm just going to make kind of like a pattern paper, but I didn't want it to be too colorful because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So that's that stamp. Then I have, let's put a little bit of postage. Oh, hi Teresa, that's right, you were here. We had a lot of out-of-town people today. It was nice. Okay, I'm going to use a stamp block for this one just because it's small. And again, I'm going to anchor it to things I've already done, right? It's not going to be just floating around. This one was floating around, but I'm going to anchor everything now. And because I don't know what piece of paper I'm going to cut up for this project until I get the die out, I think that's enough. Well, let's just clean the stamp. Okay, what do I have left that I pulled? Well, let's use this one. And let's use this one with a pencil. Okay, so if I use the pencil, not much is going to happen. Let's spray it with water. You get a little bit. Right, this is to answer Stephanie's question. However, if you mist it with water and then scribble the pencil on, you get a better, darker stamping. So you can definitely use these to stamp with. Let's just... Okay, I'm going to dry what I have so I can come in again. So carry-on bags, huh? I actually need to make my flight reservation for Seattle. So I have a meeting with quite a few people actually while I'm there. I'm meeting with Arden Studios. Meeting with a distributor from Australia. So I'm going to be very busy. So that's the background so far. Let's see what it looks like with, let me grab a die. I'm just going to use a stencil too, so. I thought this one because it has 3 different layers. So the good thing about these dies is, right, you can see where you want to put it. But let's add a bit more interest with the stencil. Oh. Here's a cleanish foam. We'll just pick up some of that wet paint. We'll put that through. Put more paint down. Yeah, it's better. Turn it over and use whatever's left on there. Okay, I think I have enough. And again, let's just wipe that off. And then I don't have to wash it. Okay, let me dry. I know, I want Basic Gray to come back as well. It's funny you should say that. I approached a manufacturer last week and told them to contact the basic grade designers. So who knows what will happen? Oh no, hi Linda. Sorry, hope you feel better soon. Okay, I'm going to show you this background before I cut it. So to give it up close, just, it's still not dry, but just random, right? A little bit of color with the Inktense, the gray, the stamping, some interesting marks, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go right here. So give me a second. I'll go to my die cut machine. I'll be right back. Had to drop it on the floor as well, just to get some texture. No, just kidding, I'm just clumsy. So there is our background to do something with, and I'm gonna ink the edges black, or gray. I'm gonna ink the edges gray. Let's put these pencils away. And I have plenty of leftover paper to do something with. Okay, so that's what we have. Let me see. I did grab a small Kate Crane stamp, and I have a butterfly. Let's stamp both and we'll see that one. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, I like backgrounds. Linda, actually, who's here, is queen of backgrounds. She likes to make backgrounds in art journaling and then not do much on top, which I agree with because it's kind of fun. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use the other side of that watercolor paper. I'm going to stamp both. Because I will at least have two things I can use. Whoops. If I didn't wipe that down, I'd stick my elbow in it, so. No, actually this one, Teresa, is gel printed pencil case. We did this in a gel plate class about 12 years or so ago. We also did a tote in the class. We've done all kinds of things, aprons, but that was a gel printed one. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the gray fabric to come in. Thanks for the reminder. I need to check up on that. Okay, so let me grab some Lisa Horton. Let's make that shimmery. Oh, should stamp one on acetate. Let me grab. Yeah, we have a gel plate class this weekend. Oh, thanks, Teresa. I have a thing for pencil cases. I have a lot of them. Like I just keep Inktense in that one, you know, fountain pens in one. So I'm just adding a little touch of color and flooding it down. And then I'll have to do something orange for the beak and tail. And let's start with the butterfly. Let's see. Maybe we'll make this a bit more colorful and I'll add some acetate over the top. So you can see you need very little color. If you added water to the image and then came in afterwards, like this, you could also use some Inktense, so let's use some of that. But if I added water to the image and then just kind of touched the ink to it, it will spread nicely. Let's grab an orange. So really, I need a better brush. I wonder what happened to my brush. Oh, I know what happened to my brush. Me, that's what happened to the brush. You can't see, but all my bristles are separating. And I know it's my fault. Because I manhandle my brushes. Somebody gave me a very expensive watercolor brush. I mean, very expensive. And I can't use it. Because I'm not nice to them. Yeah, they think, Michelle, it could be the ink on that. Those pens are notorious for it. So I'm actually going to see them in Seattle, taking the pen with me, and I'll get a better answer. So one of the suggestions that they came up with was to use this ink that's really, really wet. I am very hard on my brushes, Mitzi. I know. I mean, like this one here. Oh, I can push them now halfway down, but the rest is all got glued together. So this is going to have quite a bit of shimmer to it. Yeah, I'm just going to go over the whole thing. We'll make it darker at the edges. We'll make this the focal point, which it is. So anyway, yeah, Michelle, I'm taking the pen with me. Okay, let's check. Hang on the time. Okay, we're at time. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to show you first, which I'm sure you can't see, but the shimmer on here, probably not. But right here, there's a lot of shimmer. Right here, there's a lot of shimmer. I don't know that the camera will pick it up. Linda. So let me answer that question. These particular dies that I'm working with now fit in this Memorydex. So we've made a few on the lives cards, and they fit in this one. And actually then there's another kind from Elizabeth Crafts that came out, and that has 3 holes, and there's a box to fit that one. I have not yet, I have it here though. I have not yet altered this one. So you can, there's 2 different kinds. Neither of them fit into the regular Rolodex. So we're also doing a Rolodex class, and as you can see, it doesn't line up with the regular Rolodex. You know, everybody wants to do it different. So I've got 3 going on, or I will have 3. I'm doing cards for this one. I haven't put the box together. Doing cards for this. And then we're doing technique classes with this. So, okay guys, I'm sorry. We are out of time and I kept you a minute longer. So we'll pick it up tomorrow and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.